So next up is Alexander Dahl. Alex is the founder and chief executive officer of Aconox. Aconox is the software vendor platform that was called upon to help Quebec in Canada with the COVID-19 pandemic response since March of 2020, including outbreak management, contact tracing, testing, and of course, vaccination credentials. The Aconox platform has now served over 7 million VCI smart health card proofs of vaccination and seeks to intelligently address global challenges related to COVID-19. So Alex, lots of exciting work that you have going on up there north of the border, and really eager to hear a little bit more if you can dive into the overall project that you're helping to lead, the goals of it, obstacles and challenges that you may be facing in it. Over to you, Alex.
A real honor to be with you all. And I'll echo Louise's sentiment that we've hardly ever worked so hard. All of us, this is almost like a wartime situation. I don't have like automatic 60 decades of existence yet, but I'm actually 25. This is what working for a year in this context does to you. Just kidding, of course. Aconox is primarily a digital health automation platform. So we've been focusing on trying to break healthcare out of silos so as to get to more patient-centered care. And all the interoperability challenges that have been highlighted by previous speakers are so prevalent in the world of healthcare in general. And it was bursting at the seams in the context of the pandemic. You saw how much there was still so much work to do to bring different siloed information together to better accompany the response that needs to be changing very rapidly. So we've tried to bring in those pieces and open standards together to really articulate the answers around the pandemic response, as you've mentioned, around contact tracing, testing, case symptom monitoring, et cetera, but bring it into healthcare to have a unified response. As you mentioned, we have now over 7.3 million credentials downloaded. This is as of May. We've helped the government align on the Vaccine Credentials Initiative's principles, and we really feel it's a pragmatic foundation to give the clinical data, the facts, as Josh has alluded to the citizen for them to do as they please in the context there. It hits home to me. I'm a citizen of 3 countries. I consider myself a global citizen. I was raised in Africa and the South Pacific. So being corridor people or being outside of the established corridors is particularly dear to me. So not being paternalistic with the data as a government and helping governments choose open standards and transparent principles of transparency and really empower individuals with their own data to do with as they choose fit was a key principle behind this initiative. So this is out of 7.5 invitations sent to receive the proofs of vaccination. Over 7.3 million residents of Quebec have downloaded it. And this is without any consideration to use cases. So I think this although there are some negative voices that may be more vocal than necessary or have a more prevalent place in social networks or in public discourse, the general appetite for this type of solution and for citizens being able to travel or to resume activities safely is quite evident. So since then, we've piloted the wallet and verifier apps as Quebec anticipates having to safely resume activities in the face of a 4th wave and Delta variant. And we've been really aligning our work with the Vaccine Credential Initiative and grateful for the Good Health Pass work and all of that work that has been done in collaboration with partners internationally. We feel as vendors, it is our responsibility to help. We have whiplash sometimes with how policies are made and changed on a dime, and we feel it's a responsibility to help encourage adoption of open standards and to look at interoperability in a more responsible way. Since then, we're also working with colleagues in other provinces and on the federal level to try to articulate how Canada's integration of all of these pieces would be. And we're trying to help structure some of those pieces to facilitate international travel, which is something that Canada is still lacking on, as opposed to some other countries. So we're really grateful to be with you all and to discuss the challenges from an implementer's perspective and a technology partner.